This is Eli with the Trubian Village Street Team out here today at Desert Trails Park out here in the city of Adelanto. Sitting beside me right here, a good man here, the future mayor of Adelanto, Mr. Jermaine Wright. We'd like to talk to him a little bit about the program he got going on today and what he got coming to the table for us for the mayorship.
Well, today is it's called National Night Out. It's a partnership with your local police and fire and your neighborhood watch to come together as a community, discuss problems, discuss situations, and actually build relationships with your local police and fire department. And we just wanted to come out tonight and give the community the opportunity to meet with their fire department, meet with their police department. It shouldn't be a bad time when you meet with your police. So we wanted to give them the opportunity tonight to come out and meet with them during some good times.
Yeah, and I definitely think that's a good program. That's something that should have been done a long time ago. I'm glad to see you walking another step right now to get some things on that level taken care of. When is the race? We want everybody to know what's happening before they come out to make sure they get a vote for you, and where will you be at?
You know what, I'm running a lot of programs within the city. The problem in our city is we don't have many programs, and so due to our financial crisis, the city can't fund it. So my group, Friends for a Better Adelanto, has come together and we're funding these programs. Tonight is funded by Friends for a Better Adelanto, the Wright for Mayor, and also Amber Wright for School Board. So we're paying for everything that you see here tonight, and we're going to continue to do that throughout the community. We want to bridge the gap between the north and the south side of Adelanto. So we're going to start doing programs with our local churches in the north side of Adelanto to have a movie night. And during that movie night, we're going to do new movies, not the old stuff. We're going to bring some new movies in. We bought the licenses to bring in new movies. We're going to play them on the side of churches and apartment buildings to make sure that the community have an opportunity to come out. The mayor's race is ramping up now. The following date is Friday. My paperwork will be turned in tomorrow, and we will be out and about. We will be knocking on everybody's door. We're going to hit all 32,000 residents in the city of Adelanto, let them know we're here, we're going to fix what's going on in this town.
See, that's great right there. So you're going to the neighbors themselves. See, a lot of time that's been lost in politics now with the state of internet and social media now. We no one has that hand-on-hand feel no more. So that's a wonderful thing right there. And how long you been in office right now? How long you been doing what you're doing now?
I'm in my second year as being on city council, but before that I was on the school board for Adelanto. I fought very hard to make sure that our students, the money was first spent for our students, not on exorbitant salaries. And that's the same thing I brought over to the city. So I've been fighting for our residents here since I got here in 2009. And going full board, I know what we need to do to fix our community, and I'm just going full board on getting that done. I've only done it for 4 years, but in that 4 years, we've seen a change.
Yeah, I can vouch for that also. And like one of the key things you hit on was going back to the neighborhoods, bringing movies, bringing something to the community. You know, one more thing that's really need to be brought out here. I know I've seen you, I've talked to you before, and I know your really issue is on the job scene. And what do you have in mind for like bringing jobs and economy out here?
Well, you know, I've been to Washington 4 times in the last 3 months. I've also been to Oregon and into Arizona. There are businesses that are primed to move here. They just need an invitation. And we're going to do that as well as work with a few of our schools and get people ready for job readiness. Not everybody's be able to go to college, but if we can get that voc ed training that they need, get them ready for jobs, even those that have had some problems in their past. We want to get them jobs and get them trained and work with some of these local businesses and bring in businesses. If they have a trained force, they will come here. And that's what I'm working with. Right now, I'm working with a few stores that want to move into the city of Adelanto, and we're bringing them in. We're also looking at trying to get a theater here in the city. And we get those kind of things here in the city, the jobs will move in. I have a complete vision. That's what my campaign is about. Adelanto needs someone with a vision, and I have that vision. The Bible says, where there is no vision, the people perish. And that's what you see in the city of Adelanto right now, the lack of vision.
Yeah, and I can say that too. There's a lot of, the city is called the city Unlimited Possibilities. And so now we need someone to bring them possibilities and make them reality now. And I support you full forward with that. Because right now there's been a lot of things lacking here that could have been taken care of. And what about the airport? What's going on with the airport now? Is that going to be renovated or?
We lost a lawsuit with the airport, so that actually belongs to the city of Victorville.
Okay.
But what we want to do is we have a lot of area around that airport that we want to build up. We want to let industry know that there is an airport right there so that they can bring their goods in and out and go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And that's the thing that they need. They have a place to land. They can bring it in. Also looking at putting in a spur in, excuse me, a spur in so that the railroad can come in so they'll have work.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing. And I hear you talking about the city with unlimited possibility is what it is. But you know, we're unlimited possibilities, but the one thing they forgot, we have no opportunity.
That's right.
And we have to change that. And that's what I'm here to do. I want to change that. Forget about just having the possibilities.
Yeah.
We want to be a city of unlimited opportunities.
That's right.
If you want to work, if you want to start a business, if you want to have a family that grow, you want to own a home, we want to have that opportunity for you here. It's going to be a city with unlimited opportunities for every family, every person that come in here. Don't matter what color you are, what religion you are, whatever you want, we're going to bring it in for you so that you can have this community that's ready to grow. This community is a great community of people. You see they're out here with just short notice. Less than 30 days we got this together. And so just to have them come out here and take care of things, this community needed it, and that's what we're here for.
And you know, I've been out on the platform right now. You know, I've been out in the community doing my thing, and there's a lot of hunger for opportunity here. So you hit it right on the money right there, you know. And I think if the opportunity will rise and carry itself, it's just gonna lift it up so much high. And we're gonna definitely support you, because I'm a word man. I listen to words, and not only when I listen to words, I see the actions. And I see you carrying out the actions, what you're saying. So I can say 100%, I stand here before you now, you got my vote, my support, anything I can do for you, it's 100%.
Just let the community know, I'm not a politician that's gonna sit on his butt and do nothing. I'm here to work. A lot of people say I've sat there for 2 years and done nothing on the city council. Well, the truth of the matter is, I'm not the leader of that city council. The mayor runs the city council. The mayor makes that decision. And right now it's time to put up or shut up. And I'm here to put up because I'm not going to shut up. I'm going to fight for my community. I'm not going to let my city go bankrupt. I'm not going to let our children sit around here with nothing to do. We're going to make sure this community has something. We're going to move this community forward.
Yeah. And there's a lot of growth in this community. Within the last 2 years, I've seen so much growth, so many new people, new faces coming in of all ethnicities. And so one thing I really like is the commonwealth of everyone getting along. Like this event here today, you said put together in 30 days. Look at everyone here now. Everyone getting along, kids having fun. And this is what it's about here. Family is the key to life. And we have that going on right here in Victorville and Adelanto in the high desert period. But we really have to get everything structured here in the high desert as a whole. And what do you have to bring like for the high desert as a whole, not just Adelanto?
You know, the way you look at things, and if you look at the whole situation, when one of your cities is dying, and there's only 5 cities up here, one of your cities is dying, the whole community is dying.
Yeah.
Because we're all tied into one another.
Yeah.
There's really no separation between Adelanto and Victorville, because if you ask somebody right now, where does Adelanto end? Where does Victorville start? They can't answer that question.
Yeah.
And so what I want to do is bridge a gap between the two. Yeah. If we bridge the gap between the two, and all these cities come together, all our mayors come together, all of our city council come together and say, you know what, instead of us working separately to build up just one area, let's build it all together. So we have a conglomerate together to make sure that we're all together here working together. Yeah. That's the problem. Victorville is working for Victorville, Adelanto is working for Adelanto, but we're leaving each other out. So let's work together and bring it in. Because honestly, our children are our future. And if you look at who runs Adelanto, our school district is mostly run by Victorville. You have 2 members of Adelanto that's on our school board for Adelanto. You have 1 for our high school district. We just got our high school open, and we paid $103 million for that school to get open. It's time that we stop wasting time, put our money where our mouth is, put it into our kids, put it into our future, put it into building a community that is going to be not just sustained for right now, but from now on. So 70, 80, 100 years from now, all you'll hear about is, well, Adelanto was going to go bankrupt, but something happened in the change. You don't have to remember my name. You just have to remember that Adelanto is about something.
Well, you know, it's going to be hard not to remember your name along with it because your name is Wright. And so something got to be done right to get it did. You know what I'm saying? So I'll let you know I'm standing next to the right man for the job right now. When you come out, I'm going to encourage everyone to come out. I will do my diligence to come out and make sure things happen the right way. And I'm voting for the right man. And this is Mr. Wright right here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.